No! Please go away, sun. Oh, I just want consistent lighting. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nwabisa and I'm so excited you guys came back to join me. I really can't believe I'm doing this. Guys, it's absolutely by the grace of my Lord Jesus Christ, because do I have a story for you for my first video. But nonetheless, welcome. I was trying to think of a squad name, and what stands up to me stands up. What stands out to me is family, because that's what I want you and I to be. I want us to be family, and we will grow and develop and become everything that the Lord has called us to become. So if you are coming for the first time, hey family. If you are returning, hey family. Be sure to go and watch my first YouTube video that will explain the context of my whole YouTube channel. But in summary, this is a place where we are going to learn about purpose. We're going to take steps of boldness together. We're going to become everything that the Lord has called us to become. And I pray to the Lord that I can be a vessel just overflowing to myself and even to you in the journey of becoming and walking out the purpose of God. So yeah, stay tuned. I think it's going to be a cool community. It's going to be a really fun community, and I cannot wait to see where the Lord takes this channel, where the Lord takes you and I. So let's get right into the video. I really want to talk about two things today. Two things. The first thing I want to talk about is fear. Now, I know we've heard it all about fear. We've heard incredible men and women of God dissect fear for us and how it's an evil spirit from the enemy. But let me tell you a story. When I took my first YouTube video, I felt good about it. I thought, okay, I'm like, oh, my phone camera is not too bad. Lighting is not too bad. I don't sound too bad. I edited the video, and then I watched the video so much that I crippled myself into fear. Guys, the enemy was actually the enemy at this point. I went all Moses on the Lord. I said, why me? I cannot do this. I am just not called for this. And I cried, guys. I wept. I said, Lord, I'm scared. What if nobody watches? What if it just falls flat? Because I've had things that I have started that have fallen flat, and just that disappointment just fell on my shoulders after I took my first YouTube video. But thank God, his word is like a double-edged sword, and it pierces through every single thing. The Lord said to me, Nwabisa, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. And I know that scripture is very famous, but do we really realize it? He says you don't have the spirit of fear. I have not made you with it. That means it's an external thing that comes to try and take dominion over us. But instead, he has given us power. And so, scared as I was, I still felt scared. Even though I knew what the word says, I still felt scared. I still feel scared sitting right here. But I have power. And thank God I have power, because even though I am scared, I'm still sitting here. And the power is actually in doing it scared. What are you not doing because you are scared? And do you know that you have the power to do it scared and actually overcome? And that's what I want to talk about today. And that's what I want to tell you guys today, is that we cannot allow fear to stop us from becoming who God has called us to become. What I'm trying to say is, guys, we have the power to do everything that the Lord has called us to do. He says he has plans to prosper us and not to harm us. That means every single thing that he has said we should do, he will not harm us. What is the worst that can happen if you go forth and do what God has called you to become? If you go forth and start your online store, if you go forth and start your beauty business, if you go forth and start your own YouTube channel, what is the worst that can happen? And I challenge you today. I challenge you to do, you know it. You know what God has placed in the inside of you. And so I challenge you to do it scared. Take a small step. A small step. My small step was one day just saying, I'm just going to take a video. That was my small step. My next step was creating my profile on YouTube. My next step was actually uploading it. So be kind to yourself, but take steps of doing it scared anyway. Do it scared anyway. Fulfill the purpose that God has called you into. It is fulfilling. As I'm sitting right here in front of you, I'm scared, but I'm feeling joyful. You know, I love to empower. I love to engage in conversations. I love to help. I love to be used as a vessel. And so I'm scared, but I'm still feeling this joy and this passion that is unexplainable. And if I didn't post my YouTube video and I didn't start the channel, I was going to be sitting on my bed wondering. Let's get out of the state of wondering what it could be like, of imagining our ideal life. And let's actually do it scared and take the steps to becoming who God has called us to become. Y'all, please just comment down below. What are you going to do to take the first step? Are you going to research? Are you going to call up somebody and say, hey, can I do your hair for free just to practice? Are you going to Google how to start a store? Comment down below what you are going to do and do it scared. And let's just go on this journey. Let's go on this journey. Let's become who God has called us to become. So what are we doing scared? We are taking the first step. And that's the second thing I want to talk to you guys about. We tackled fear and we said, yes, we're going to be scared. Of course, we're going to be scared. But we're going to do it scared. And what are we doing scared? We're taking the first step into our purpose. I know it's only my second YouTube video and I'm jumping right into things. Why not? Why not? Anyway, we're going to do it scared. Let me tell you guys a story. So I love strategy. Like I said, I love to help. I love to empower. It just gives me purpose. It gives me purpose to see people flourishing. And I love it even more when I have become part of the solution. And I don't shine because of them. I love to see other people shine. I love to see other people just becoming everything that God has called them to become. That fulfills me. And also I love business. So I was like, Lord, I love strategy. I'd love to be in the industry of strategy. But what do I have in my hands? What can prune me, can mold me? What I started to do, guys, I have some friends, really close people to my heart who have businesses. And I approached them. I said, guys, can I be your strategist for a little while? Can we talk about your business, how we can grow it, how we can take it from level to level to level? Guys, even though they were my friends, I took it seriously. I set up Zoom meetings. I did slides. I researched. Guys, I did everything as if I was getting paid for this. And yes, you guessed it. I was doing it for free. I was doing it after hours, on the weekends. And I loved it. It fulfilled me. And what was even more exciting was to see the growth. Was to see things get better from the conversations and the ideas that we spoke about together. And even today, actually, I have another client who is a friend. And yes, even though they are my friends, I refer to them as clients. Because I'm being pruned, I'm being molded for a place that I don't know where God is taking me, but all I know is that this is what fulfills me. And so I have another meeting. I'm actually going to insert it into this video. I'm not going to play the actual meeting because it is obviously private information, but I'm so excited to have this meeting. I approached again this friend when I found out that she's starting a company. I was like, hey, as you start your company, can I be your strategist for free? So every weekly, we're going to have strategy meetings. I'm going to research. I'm going to do the work that I have to do. I'm going to ensure that I'm treating this as if I was getting paid. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. What is in your hands? What is in your hands? Are you going to multiply what is in your hands? What's in my hands is Wi-Fi. What's in my hands is a phone and a laptop. What is in my hands is friends who have companies. It's a mouth to speak. And so what why am I not using what's in my hands to take the first step? So let's stop living in our minds and actually take the first step. And so I encourage you guys, go and research what you want to do. Go and take the first step and use what's in your hands, and do it for free if you have to. I know that one day when I get into strategy, I have three companies where we have achieved the goals that we had set out to achieve. We saw the growth, and I can actually put them down as two companies, and I'm currently working with one, and I am convinced that even this one, we will see the results, and I will have 3 companies that I actually put down on my profile that I have worked with. So I want you to do the same. So I know it's been a mouthful, guys. I know it's deep. I hope you're thinking about that thing that you have just been shoving to the back because you're too busy, you don't have time, you don't have money, not now. I want you to go back to the secret place and say, Lord, what is it that you want me to do? I'm ready. I'm here. Use me. And allow the Lord to show you things and open your heart to things. And if you know already what the Lord has spoken to you about, do it scared and take the first step. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope and I pray that the Lord would meet you at your point of need, and that you would flourish and grow and become every single thing that the Lord has called you to become. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate your support. And yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna insert the strategy call right now at the end, just as a testimony to you guys of taking the first step, just for me to show you guys that I'm taking the first step, and you can too. So God bless you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Until next time.